All right, good morning. Good morning. See what account we're on here. I don't even know. All right. El Chawel, good morning. Predator, good morning. Let's kind of see what we got. Oracle in the house. Got kind of looking at the 5-minute chart. Jim O, how's it going? Clarity, good morning. Let's look and see what we got. Little swing high there. What do we got during London here? It's like we just ran the London low. Let's see here. Previous day high, previous day low is going to be... It's going to be down there quite a ways. Quant Tower fixed the 2K issues. Nice. Nice. Fingstang, how's it going? We'll have to check that out. Got a couple little areas here to the downside. Just trying to see if we got any equal lows that are obvious. Not really. I had a good weekend. I guess we need to... update Streamlabs. All right, let's see here. Let's go update Streamlabs right quick. I forgot. Let me do it. Back to the 71% off Apex. I'm still showing that that Bulenox still has the 83% off sale. I don't know if the code's actually working. If somebody could actually verify that. Yeah, if somebody could verify that the code's still working, we would appreciate it. So we'll just kind of see what we get here at open. Kind of got a 15-minute gap down here that we marked out. I marked out this 5-minute gap to the upside. We are super high. So it's one of those things, trying to figure out like which way to go here. Any clue when my funded futures will bring back static? No. No, I didn't see it. I don't know, Trader Oracle. I'm not sure. Not sure when they'll bring it back. Appreciate you purchasing some accounts, though. I still have mine. I haven't passed it yet. So I'm actually, I think I'm still in drawdown. Let's see where we're at with it. Yeah, 29,929. So I'm down $80 on it. Let's take a look what Mancini has to say this morning. On Friday, we broke out of a 1 month range. Target last week was 80 to 85. In the zone now, little to do but keep trailing up stops, risk-free. Plan today in 49.03 up next, 49.25. Ideally, bulls want to hold 80 now, or we start first, post-breakout retrace to 60 to 63. So I just got those levels marked out on the on my chart. Just got it marked out on the chart. We'll see what happens here. All right. So going into today, I know we kind of threw some accounts around last week, Thursday, Friday. The idea today is to not do that. So that's the idea today. Got a little volatility here. What is that? Oh, yeah, we didn't check the news. Let's do that while we have a minute. Let's check the news. U.S. leading index, 11:30 3-month bill auction. It's really it. 36 minutes. U.S. leading index, month over month. 10 a.m. 2-star. It's not much going on really today. Not too much going on there. So ES and the Nasdaq are. ES is above the VWAP, Nasdaq below the VWAP currently. Let me get, let's get this stuff put on here. Did I not copy this? Paste. All right. So we'll see if we can, this chart does not have the VWAP on it. What's the deal there? All right, there we go. We got the VWAP on there. All right. What do we got here? About 4 minutes here until market opens, and we'll see kind of what happens. So we'll see if there's a setup that presents itself. But ES below the VWAP, or ES above the VWAP here. Nasdaq below the VWAP. Let me mark out the ES London low. So ES never took the London low. Nasdaq did. ES does have equal highs at the 48.90. So we'll see what happens here at open. Really hard to tell here. I think the ES wants to push up quickly here at open to take those highs. Maybe 48.90, 91 possible, but who knows? No guessing. We'll wait and see. Of course, it doesn't have to. As always. But we'll see what happens here. We got just a few minutes here before open. If you guys are interested in trading futures, do have all the links down below to Topstep, APEX, Bulenox, My Funded Futures, Take Profit Trader, so on and so forth. Whichever one you like the most, pick one and use the codes. It does help the channel. We will be doing, I decided I'm going to start doing some Discord members only streams maybe in the next week. So maybe one day next week we may have like a Discord only stream. Kind of give you guys some sort of value for joining the Discord there. It is $10 a month. Good morning, Edward. Link in the description if you are interested in joining the Discord. So we'll see what happens here. That's all we can do. That's all we can do. I think maybe we get a little, maybe we test the VWAP on the ES of the open here. Like I said, we got equal highs up there at the 90. Maybe it wants to run that quickly or not at all. We'll see. You never know. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button for me. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We do appreciate it. Wayne Bicknell in the house. Riggedy, what's up? All right, like I said, we're going to be patient today at open unless the setup presents itself. We're just going to wait. Not going to do anything crazy. It relatively went up like crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it was a bad, well, you know, it was all right. All right. Got a few seconds here. We'll see what happens. You're full sending in a random direction at open. It's always a fun thing to do. Marcus, last several times we hit high, next day was red. Yeah, it could be. We don't know, right? No guessing. All right, here we go. Let's see if ES pulls back here. Or if he just starts ripping. It's ripping up right now. Little buyers popping in there. Yes, trying to push, but kind of holding up there at the 86s. Just kind of holding up there. Holding this 5-minute fair value gap so far here. It's pulling back there. See if we start to push back up here or not. ES up to the 87 here, still trying to push. Nasdaq trying to join the party. Pushing up to the 60s there. ES up to the 89s. All right, there we go. Ripping up there. ES just ran those highs there at the 90. So ES ran those highs, those equal highs there. Not still sure. I don't know why my what's going on here. There's something a little weird going on with my trade copier. I'm not quite sure why. The weird thing is, like, it was doing some weird stuff with the Topstep, how it didn't want to copy across. All right, we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm a little weirded by that. Yeah, the Hulk boner candle. We'll see. So I'm just kind of waiting here. Hitting a pivot there at the 70. ES also hitting a pivot at 93. Yeah, I have Replicanto flying just because you can trade across all the props at one time on Quantower. So that's the reason I prefer it, but I may have to go back. I may have to execute on Ninja. I may start doing that. All right, just took a little scalp there on my funded futures. Up $235 there. All right, let's drop down into a little bit of a smaller time frame here. So we kind of ran that. ES pushed up to the 48.94s there. Just waiting for some sort of a pullback here. Let's kind of see. It could continue higher here a bit. Like I said, ES, next target up on the ES is 49.03. Could have been a little more aggressive. No, it doesn't work on Replicanto flying. You can only trade across one prop firm at a time, which is not the end of the world. Pat giving out headaches this morning, is he? What's Patrick doing? Excuse me. What is old Patty doing? All right, we hit that there. Let's see here. Let's check out the 2 minute. Oh, you're trading Apex and my funded futures right now. Yeah, you can do that as long as you have a trade. Did you pick Trade-Evade? You could do that with Trade-Evade. I don't think you can't do that with two Rhythmic accounts, right? So as long as you chose Trade-Evade with my funded futures, you're able to do that. Which I don't have. All my accounts are Rhythmic. Oh, he's screaming. Yeah, you can do it with Rhythmic plus Trade-Evade, but none of my accounts are Trade-Evade, so that's the problem. I have to restart everything. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm only trading the Apex accounts, copying the Apex accounts. So it's not that big a deal. Instead of copying, I think there's 11. So I have them in two different. This is kind of a bounce. I mean, this is interesting here. I might want to take this. Bouncing off the VWAP. I'm a little late here to the party, though. I'm a little late to the party here. I kind of wanted to take a long. I'm late to the party there. Bounce off the VWAP there. ES bounced off the 90, which is that double top from earlier. Oh, he's making you emotional. He must have took a long there, and he's like, nobody's doing it like me. That'd be what I'm picturing. Who else is doing it like me? Who else is doing it like Patrick? All right, we're gonna pull back into the VWAP. You see Trade-Evade is now a broker on TradingView, so you can trade directly on chart. Yeah, I did see that too. Exact words. Oh, yeah. I already know. I'm telling you, I didn't watch Patrick for so long. We already know. We already know what he's got to say. He is kind of funny. After he takes that initial trade, though, it's almost like worthless to watch him. I mean, in my opinion, do whatever you want to do. Just because he's not going to give you any further insight kind of outside that first move. And sometimes he's kind of obscure on that. But all right, we're getting a little reversal here on the good old Nebula. The good old Nebula. How many contracts did I enter with? Depends. Typically one. If I'm using minis, usually one. Especially on my express fundeds. All right. Let's see what happens here. Did we close above? It's already been 5 minutes. Yeah. Did we close above on the 5 minute, though? I didn't notice. Yeah, we did. So this one's actually not valid anymore. All right, we did get a sell signal here. I wasn't even looking. on Nebula. Nebula for the W here. That would be if you took that for the break of the Hema line there, 54, which is kind of where I would have taken it. Maybe 48. We'll push down 18 points. Do got some equal lows here. Looking like they want to get taken. Don't know if I want to jump in, though, for that. We might. We'll see. We'll see here. We'll see. We'll see. We may take a short just down to this gap. It's not a huge, it wouldn't be a huge winner, but I don't know if I like it all that much, to be honest. I actually don't like it all that much. It probably will hit. We're getting the plus sign on the Nebula. I don't know if I want to take it. Apple leading the way. He was concerned it might just keep ripping up. I mean, I think we hit these equal lows. Like I said, I think that's a decent play, but we would be trading into a fair value gap there, a bullish one, 15-minute. So I think we tap into this gap at least, but if you took the Nebula play there, congrats. That played out nice. I kind of missed the entry. I didn't want to chase it. See if we hold this 15-minute or not. I feel like we will. ES is kind of hitting that, hitting some support there. This 3-minute actually looks okay here. If we start to move back up, we'll see. 3-minute looks all right there. Because if we close above, we tap into this gap, we hold it. And if we close above here, we're also closing above the VWAP. So I would like that if we're able to do that. If we close below, obviously, then that kind of changes things. So if you took that Nebula signal, great job. I didn't do it. So again, we'd have to close below this gap on the 15-minute. I think, or this might be, is this a 15-minute or a 5-minute? Yeah, it's a 15. I'm kind of expecting us to hold this gap, but maybe we don't. I guess I did miss that. That might want to go to there. Would probably make sense. Probably would make sense. Pretty big Nebula play here that we just missed. Feels bad. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? I don't know. Not much I can do. Like I said, I'm thinking we hold this gap. We might run down here to 17,474, but I think we hold this gap, but maybe not. On the 15-minute, that is. So, you know, you can wick below it and then move back up on the 15-minute. So we got another 15 minutes on the next candle close. Getting another plus sign here. Man, do I just jump in on the plus sign? We're going to wait. So if we get back above the VWAP here, I'll probably participate long. We'll see what happens. All right, ripping back up here. ES held that 90 area there, still starting to push. Kind of liking the look of this, to be honest. I do like the look of the 3 minute the best, I think. Could use the 1 minute here also, I guess, but could. If you guys haven't already hit the like button for me, subscribe. If you're not yet, subscribe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Like I said, we close above here. I'm going to participate long. We will participate long. See what happens here. Possible reversal here. We'll see if it rips back up. I mean, you never know, right? Still could take out the 74 area here. ES looking very strong, though. Yeah, I'm gonna tinker around with my. I'm gonna tinker around with that copier after the stream today. I mean, I like the look of the ES here. It is approaching the highs once again there, 94, 95 area. Nasdaq is lagging behind just a little bit. I'm going to wait for a little bit of confirmation here. You're not going in quite yet? Yeah, I don't blame you, Riggedy. I'm waiting as well. All right, we'll see what happens here. Pushing up into the VWAP area. Starting to get a dead soul green candle there. About to cross the HEMA on the Nebula there. Pushing up here, 53, 54s. What's going on with the, what's going on here? I'm sorry, 34s. Approaching the VWAP there. All right, let's see if this holds or not. I don't think it does, but it might. You never know. Holding it so far. What time is it? 10 minutes until 10 here. Like I said, ES pushing there, 93, 94s. I hate how this thing does. I keep going on there and changing that. Maybe I'll switch over here to this eval. I might take this one over here on the eval. El Chawal, can you explain the strategy with the Nebula? Sure. So if you get a shaded circle, like we got here with a 1 in it, that's an indication of a buy sell, strong buy sell. You want to, if you're going to short or long, short below the Hema line, which is the line that runs in the middle of the cloud here, long above. Plus sign would mean strong add, so add a contract or either enter. Triangle is a cross of the 9 and 21 EMA. And then a non-shaded circle with a 1 in it indicates either a pullback or trend reversal, could be either, or a weaker buy-sell signal. Check marks, take profit, take profit. A highlighted candle with a yellow around it is kind of a reversal signal. So that's just kind of the breakdown. So right now we're getting the plus sign here, but these are dead soul candles, which means they're not strong. You want to see them bright green. So if we got the plus sign here with a bright green candle, then we would take a long. We are trading into the VWAP, which I don't love doing. So to each his own. There are videos on how to use this on Trader Oracle's channel. So if you just look up Trader Oracle, you can go into the chat there. He's back up there in the chat, and he has videos. This is his indicator, and he has videos on how to use it. I'll give you a very generic description of it. There's different ways to do different things with it. So I have no idea what we got left in drawdown on this account, or if we even do. Not sure. So if I go in on it, let me go in heavy. We may pop it. It's a free account at the end of the day, so we're not too concerned with it. If you guys haven't already, hit the like button, subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We appreciate it. And like I said, Bulenox still has that 83% off sale. Or I'm sorry, I think they do. Somebody check it. Make sure it still works. All right, so I'm going to jump in here for a couple of Connies. Try to ride this thing up a little bit. This is on eval, so. We're kind of getting a reversal signal here, over here, you can see. So, like I said, there's no real reason. I'm longing here, just kind of front running it. It's pretty sweet. Sure, send it to me, Flying. I'll take it. I feel like it's going to go here, but I don't know. If it turns back down, it just turns down. So he is up to the 98s there. Like I said, nothing in here really telling me to long just yet. These candles are not dark and, are not bright. There's kind of those dead soul candles, but I feel like we go. So I'm okay with taking it kind of on an eval here. So we'll see if we can't run up into the 60s here or not. May not. Again, this is on eval, so. Let me check over here. So I want to see this thing hold here and kind of run. Oh, it's on, what we got? Throw the man a thumbs up. Oh, thanks, Matthew. Yeah, you can just send it to my email. It's just methodicalman@gmail.com with no underscore. Should be in the about section there. Or you can send it to Discord. Either one. You can PM me. 46 seconds left on this candle. All right, see what happens here with the 3 minute right quick. Thank you. We'll check it out. Does not look like the 3 minute's going to get it here. I guess, no. It's right at it. Yes, push back up to the 98s there again, pulling back a little bit. 96s now. Got a couple of bright candles here, but nothing crazy. We don't hold the Nebula here. I'll probably just take it off. See if we can hold the Nebula. All right, reversal coming in there on the Nebula. So I'm going to take this off. All right, the ES bouncing off the 93s there. That's where the pivot is. All right, we're just watching here, guys. Just watching. ES popping back up to the 95s there. Might have closed that a little early, but I think it's okay. 10 o'clock coming up. 1 minute. We got 2-star news at 10. See, we reject here off of the back of the Nebula and the VWAP there. Nice job, top 5. Man, I'm kind of hurting that I killed that trade there. This thing's going to go now. All right, we're going to go in heavy here. Let me get stopped. Yeah, we're stopped. It's all right. Eval. All right, back to the funded. Let's see what happens. Like I said, just jumped in on that eval. I said I wasn't going to do that at the beginning of the stream, but we did it anyway. It's fine. Sometimes you just do it anyway. All right, there's the news, 10 o'clock. Do you think it's going up? It might. This price action is not great, to be honest. We shall just see here. We got a pivot point up there at the 70. $70.75 pivot point. So ES pushed the 98.99 area, 98.25 there. Nebula's trying to turn bright green there, but not quite. Just holding up here, holding up. Let's see if the ES loses the pivot point there at the 93s or if it keeps going. See if it can hold that 93 area or not. All right, there's the ES testing that 93 once again. So ES holding that pivot again there. $93, bounced off 93, went back up to 94 right quick there. Nebula's giving us kind of I don't know yet. Let's see if the ES loses that 93 there or not. All right, well, should have just trusted the Nebula there. I did not. Again, second trade today, I did not trust on the Nebula. Should have got in for the cross of the Hema there. This candle was nice and bright. So you would have been in at worst at the 30. You're already down to the whole number. Got to start trusting that Nebula there. It's kind of holding up there at this 15-minute gap that it held earlier. ES back to the VWAP-ish area. So ES lost the 93, VWAP at the 88s. Sellers trying to push this thing down. Maybe 74.50 is in play now again. So let's just see what happens. All right, holding that gap there for now. ES is bouncing off the VWAP there. Back of the pivot, 93s. All right, popping back up there. ES looking strong here, 94s. Right through that pivot there. I would like to, let's just see what happens here. I don't know. Like I said, it's hard. We're in a spot here where it's kind of hard to read what way we're going to go. Kind of getting that back in the Nebula touch here. So getting a little back in the Nebula bounce here. All right, got about a minute left on this candle. Let's see how it closes. I don't know if I want to. Oh, I'm annoyed at myself here. I kind of wanted to jump in here for this back in the Nebula there, but we're already kind of late to the party. Get a little pop back up here. Maybe we can enter. I don't know. Just won another 50K APA. Nice job, Wayne. Nice job. Nice job. ES back above the 93s here. This is kind of, I don't know. This action is just, it's different. All right, ES starting to push here. Nebula kind of showing some strength. Right here at the VWAP, pushing up there. Let's see if we can get through that VWAP strong there. Just rip right through that VWAP would be ideal-ish. See if we can get through the VWAP there. See if we can go here. Well, I don't like the look of that last candle there on the Nebula. All right, let's see if this thing does. What does it do here? Do we get some sell here or what? I'm getting a bright red candle there on the Nebula. All right. It's kind of chopping around here. Really chopping around. Cup and handle. Wayne short on NQ. All right, this thing is just, it's one of those days. It's going to get you in both directions if you're not careful. Your Nebula does not match yours. It's different candles. I'm not sure why. Mine may not have updated. Who knows? So right here at the VWAP, ES at the 95s. ES is kind of holding that pivot, holding that VWAP, looking a little more strong than the Nasdaq there. See if we can start ripping up here. Get above this VWAP strong would be nice. That's good, Rickety. Yeah, I want to get this thing to start going here. It would be super nice. Hit that swing there would be nice. At least close above here. Give us some sort of opportunity. We'd like to see it push here, get above here, establish some sort of base above the VWAP, and kind of start going, get some sort of strength. But so far, not really doing that. See if we can push back above the 40s here. So we get back above 45s here. If we get back above 45s, I think we see the 50s pretty quickly. Get a little bit of expansion here, possibly. But so far, nothing. It's just chopping around. Prashant, what chart are you on? Are you on the 1 minute? Because I'm on the 1 minute. That might be why. Not sure. You could be on a different one. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. Yours should look just like this. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So we got about 14 minutes from 10:30 here. Let's see if we get a little better price action once we hit 10:30 here. Or this thing just continues just to chop around, kind of. So yes, holding up at the pivot there. It's pushing up at the 95s. I mean, it looks like it wants to go, but we know how that goes. Yeah, it looks like you got the same thing as me, Prashant. So I don't know why it would look different. I'm not sure. My defibrillator's not showing up. Let me reload it again. Now everything everything is original, Prashant. I didn't change anything. Just only what Oracle said to change. Got to get above that VWAP there strong and kind of get going here. It's unable to crack that 45. We can get above 45 there. I think we can get going, but until then, you never know, right? Yes, back to the 93s here, which is where the pivot is. All right, let's see if this thing continues to push down here. It's kind of chopping around. People are real skeptical what they want to do right now. You don't see the yellow triangles. So the yellow triangles you have to turn on. You do have to turn those on. Pulling back now. 08s. Yes, at the 90s. 91. VWAP's there at the 89. This thing seems to be holding this 15-minute gap pretty strong here. Yes, bouncing off the 90 once again. Yes, back to the pivot. We're just kind of wedged right here between the pivot, the VWAP. We're wedged between the this 15-minute fair value gap and the VWAP on the Nasdaq. It's unable to get above there strong. Yeah, it's very choppy. I am Sam. Very choppy. Got kind of a wick into the back of the Nebula there. Should get some expansion down here. Well, maybe not. I thought maybe we get a little expansion down there, maybe to the downside just a little bit. So if you want to see the triangles, you just need to go to, what do you go into the settings? I guess it won't let me bring it over there. So if you go into your Nebula settings and click on show 921 EMA cross, that'll give you the candles. Shorts below 40 or 490. Now we get a little displacement to the downside there. So I kind of had a wick back into the Nebula there. It was a decent looking entry there for a short, but for at least a short, a quick scalp, 10, 15 points. So yes, back to the 90 there. Yeah, no problem, Prashant. Road Gringo in the house. Yeah, it might. You never know. Could go up, might not. It could. It could go up. All right, well, let's see here. 1 hour chart will fill up. Candle. All right, yeah, starting to pump here. Starting to pump. Yes, got above the pivot there. Now starting to push. So we'll just see what happens. We'll just wait and see. That's all you can do. Just wait and see. Pivot touch? Maybe. Who knows? So yes, pushing up to the 94, 95 area there, getting a little resistance there. Got to kind of see it continue to rip there. It's really not much to do until, you know, this. Let's see if this thing holds the pivot here. May not. ES bouncing off the pivot once again. So ES just been holding up there at the VWAP. Nasdaq holding this 15-minute gap still. Just no clear direction. Second 1 hour candle long. Apparently tick charts coming to TradingView soon. Nice. London didn't even take half Asian. Yeah. There we go, pushing down now. Testing the 80s here. ES at the VWAP. ES bouncing off the VWAP there. So bouncing off the VWAP, now trying to push back up. Let's see if it continues to sell. All right. Zabak, the midget in the house. Thank you for your subscription. Wiser the most. Male gossip. Thank you for your subscription. You guys are the man. Welcome to the Methodical crew. Welcome. Because you've been mistreated because of envy and jealousy by those who slandered my name. Okay. He is holding up there at the VWAP so far. Oh, hey, look at there. There's our, finally came up. The defibrillator finally showed up. All right, getting a little take profit sign now. So let's just wait and see what happens. Not much to do. Just kind of, yes, losing the VWAP there. Nasdaq never got above the VWAP. Payback time. All right, guys, my mom's car is not starting. I'm going to have to go and help her. She's got a doctor's appointment. So I'm going to have to end the stream here. I'll probably fire it back up later today when I get back. Unexpected, but her car's not starting and she has a doctor's appointment. So I'm going to have to run help her right quick, guys. I hate to do it, but I'm going to end the stream here. I'll be back later on. Nice job, I am Sam. Nice job. So I'll be back in just a bit and fire the stream back up when I come back. So turn your notifications on if you haven't already, and we'll be back in just a bit. Thank you guys for watching.